What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 daily bingo line. Yesterday, I had a pretty good planning. Well, again, the theme recently has been good on planning the correct line, and then just kind of failing the execution a little bit. That being said, none of that matters. Today is spicy. We have a spicy board, and I have roughly an hour to get this done if I want to get the video up before the date switches, so if the line seems to be too bad, you may never see this video. And I also probably will be talking a little bit less. My throat hurts. I don't know if you can tell from the way I'm talking. So I might be coughing. Unpleasant sounds may happen. Nonetheless, let us try to give it a shot. 3, 2, 1, go. With ending with digits present in your bingo. What the? Okay, that block wall of middle goal is weird. Okay, Valgra's goal is fine. Waldorf Journey Gold Disc. I don't hate column 4. I also don't hate row 5. The problem is we have to play Disconia without ever using a crystal. Well, if I use vampires, I don't use a crystal. I am tempted to try it. I think we're gonna go for column 4. And I'm going to start with Waldorf's. I'm going to be smart about this. I'm going to do Velgris last. So we can only use max strength jumps. That was a pretty bad start. Actually, the play here is kind of just do this. Okay, that's going to help a little bit. Managing to get that one bird is really going to come in handy, I think. That wasn't really fully planned, but it was mostly planned, for the record. So you can use a shop and get some items, but in spicy rules, the canned fish is banned, so that does kind of blot out the main usefulness of the shop. As long as I keep on clouds, the wind won't update because my percent also won't update. That worked out so well. Alright, that was awesome. Okay, we're gonna try the caramel goal. So 75,000 points. The thing that's risky about this in caramel is if you die at all, you lose all your points. So we're gonna play it a little bit safe for sure. The play is also, you know, camera shots, get the background stuff ideally. Okay, that's a bad start. I'm not too worried about it. So this level 1 is probably going to go exactly like the previous one did. Just going to go for a lot of the background elements. Trying to get some enemies with some big shots. Get some nice pictures with a whole bunch of enemies in them. Okay, I was worried that I want this because obviously an incident happened. I'm gonna keep the photo for the start of this fight. That was tight. Nice. Timed it well with the background element there too. Yeah, 75,000 points is totally gettable. We just have to play quite a bit of Caramel without dying. That's the one risky thing here. I don't usually go up here. Okay, I tried that. It was... If I went down, it would have been fine, but I didn't. Go around here. There's some background elements in the middle of the fight as well. I'm going to see if I can... I'm just going to start by getting them, actually. I can live in this fight for a long time, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I hit one, so that's fine. Let's start at the next level, we'll regen our HP anyways. There we go. A lot of score off of beating the boss. Do we get a level clear bonus as well? I believe we do. Yes. So we're already at 33k. So again, it's not too bad. As long as you just, like, don't die. I think, like, by the second intermission, you can totally have this. The only thing is I'm not familiar with the background elements in the upcoming levels. So that could be a bit of a problem for a guy like me. Okay, obviously you want to use your camera shot on the biggest enemy, the bigger stuff. And that was 2,000 points right there, that's huge. Make sure to pick up the crystals. The crystals are always, you know, more camera shots, which is exactly what we always need. Throw out some of the charge shots. Yeah, so we're already 2/3 of the way there. Yeah, so here I'm not familiar with the background elements, or even what really gives points in this level. So odds are I'm probably just going to play it on safer. I'll spend this on the enemies instead. Because that doesn't give a whole lot. Yeah, the cards give quite a lot. Is this a background element? Yes, it is. Oh, and background elements carry over from previous sessions as well. That's actually really good. So normally the background elements start at like 10 points per, and then they slowly rank up as you get more and more. I didn't know they carried through levels. I thought that might be one. So I'm just gonna like camera shot stuff that I think might be a random background element. I actually see two over there, I just kind of missed them though. Unfortunate. Well, here's the mini boss anyways. That was bad off of me. Okay, we really gotta be careful here. This guy is kind of a beast. Okay, I managed to get him. There's a chance that you just don't get him in time. And I do need to play pretty safe here. So I'm going to be looking for background elements a little bit, but my main worry now is game overing. Okay, here's the boss. No! That's unfortunate. You can tell I was focusing pretty hard there. Okay, but it's not that bad. So yeah, going for the background elements. I think if you get all the background elements, you can probably get those before the end of level 2. That was tough. That boss dude felt harder than usual. I don't know if that was just me. I don't know why. Maybe there's something in this game that happens when you just keep going for a while and not dying. Well, I'm pretty sure the first time I got cherry on this game, I didn't die at all. So I don't know. It's a mystery. Hard focusing the background elements. Now that I know that they carry over between levels, that makes them very, very potent. I never really tried. Caramel is a game I looked at. I was like, man, scoring this would be awesome if the cherry was about scoring. But the cherry isn't about scoring, so it's a shame. It's a game I would have loved to score on. My main focus was the background element there, not the boss. Well, mini-boss, rather. Okay, so we saw that there's background elements down here, so we're going to be staying down. Ah, I thought so. That was a mistake there. I should have kept going forward. A little struggle with Caramel. I mean, honestly, this is probably like the hardest goal on this. It's rare saying this, but that Disconia goal is actually super easy for me, because all you really need to do is open Disconia and then reload the full war until you get a bunch of vampires near the start, and then you just win, because that's how Disconia works. Once again, extremely focusing the meaty stuff, the big point givers. This time we'll try not to get crushed. That'd be ideal. Or dying. I think both of those would be pretty good for us. Some of them flew off screen. It's a shame. cookie crumbles. You were like 1,000 less points than before because we missed a bunch of the 200s. Shoot that there. Look at all that score. All that meaty score. I don't believe getting any of the letters gives scores, so we're just gonna save our camera shot for this bit right here. Okay, that's a brain dead moment. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take a break. I don't think I'm carameled out. I think I'm carameled out right now, so we're gonna go do pin golf instead. Maybe just go and then we'll come back to caramel. So this is actually one of my favorite goals. Basically, it doesn't actually... Your score doesn't matter at all. You just have to shoot every shot away from the goal. I think you can do in basically every single level, if I'm not mistaken. That being said, I've not really done this goal much. This may take me a little bit of time. I'm trying to get a big shot here. I just keep getting owned by those. There we go. That's one. Had to get creative with a bumper there. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can make it across there. Yeah, there we go. I was hoping to use that guy to slow me down. It's gonna be a little bit harder now. A lot better there, that was 2. Again, we don't care about actual score, we just need to complete the level. So it might be a little bit tricky, but I think we can use, yeah, those ceiling bouncers. Oh, just that with a dunk. Oh, never mind. Just a loop-de-loop there. Hey, it's only +1 there. That's 3 levels down. Damn, that wasn't... I wanted to go for the other... Maybe a little smaller. That was bigger! I just want to end in the next pit here. Okay, perfect. This is what I wanted. From here... Like this, yep. Then I think here again... Look at that. Look at that launch. Right near here we need to aim this way because that's the other side of the hole. You can get a lot of launch. Now this is complicated, so we need to start aiming this way, and then like the other shots need to be... I need to aim this way now. I'm not sure this one's possible. I'm pretty sure they're all possible, except like one level I think was mentioned as not possible. Oh, huge. Unfortunately, we do need to aim this way. Get in there. Okay, that counts. I aimed a little bit to the right of the top. It counts. Alright, now we need to aim this way. Beautiful first shot. I'm gonna try this. Okay, nice, got it. And then just a little bit this way. There we go. And that is 6 holes completed with every shot aimed in the opposite direction. Okay, we're gonna try out the Disconia goal. And then maybe go back to Caramel after. And maybe Velgris. Right, so the plan here is simple. Match, full war, night difficulty. And so we need to not use a crystal. So we just need to get really good units that don't use crystals. And they got spider. I'm worried. Oh, vampires. Alright, excellent. So we basically win. I'm going to take... we'll start with navigation. Yeah, I'll throw in a spider. Yeah, I want aiming. I don't care. And leadership. Excellent. Okay. So now they have a lot of spiders, but they don't have a lot of anything else. Now, unfortunately, I do start with water behind me here. That's the great thing. I can take this. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. For doing that to us, I'm gonna get rid of you. So I don't care about my knights here, I just care about my vampires. The spider is just a bonus, honestly. I actually don't care about the vampire that much. The spider, I mean. I care about the vampire immensely. So either I get rid of all of its units that aren't spiders, or I get rid of all its units that are spiders, and I'm not worried about anything. Nice shot, dude. Oh no, my knight. Oh. Heavens. Listen, in theory, that's like worrying, but to care too much about it. I can just do this. Okay, perfect. And then I guess I'll hit this one. That should kill it. Oh, not quite. And is that slime going to kill one of my vampires? That'd be unfortunate. I guess not. I'm gonna have to assume one of my vampires is dead, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm down to 1 vampire. I would like to pick up another vampire, so I might go back to base. I'm just gonna dip a little bit. Yeah, basically, this is my play when I even... Like, if I'm playing Disconia casually, this is what I do. I just get a vampire. The vampire is, for me, like, easily the strongest unit in the whole game. It's so hard to defeat. What's left? Oh, there's like a spider with... Oh, there's a slime. Okay, I'll just one-tap this guy. I'm a little worried about it. There we go. Now I have navigation, so he's gonna go back to base. I unfortunately only have 1 unit here, so I probably do want to dip back to base. Okay, and I got a cleric. A cleric is actually pretty bad for me. So I'm gonna dip back to base, get 1 more vampire, I guess. which is all I really need, so I'm not worried about it. And then we're see if we can get to the castle. I don't think we can. Yeah, he's gonna get in our way anyways. So I am very confident that these two vampires can win this battle. Yeah, there's a bunch of healing, which is not great. Okay, so number 1 goal, get rid of the spider. Number 2 goal, get rid of the cleric. Actually, number 1 goal is probably get rid of the cleric. The cleric is the worst for us. That being said, I don't actually want to go... I'll get rid of the cleric. I'm worried about is that this fountain next to us, so if a vampire hits any healing source, it'll get damaged. So fountains are bad, clerics are super bad. See, I'm just trying to get every single enemy to just like use up all the fountains. Okay, here. This guy can last a little longer. Get rid of this champion here. So there's the one spider over there. Oh, I have to be a little bit worried about this knight doing things to me. Yeah, because I'm close to the water. We're in a spot where the spider won't really like one-shot me. Again, this time I'm not worried about it. It's okay. Now I think I'm gonna save spot to just start taking on this knight with this vampire. He's gonna try to like get a bunch of healing off of it. I don't know why he's not using the spider, but that's really good for me. Again, vampires are just insanely hard to kill, as proven by this show right here. So this knight's done for. The fog's coming in. Okay, he's picking the slime. God knows why. Well, that slime's dead next turn, I think. Just some left taps here. Not sending him to the water. That spider might send my vampire into the water. I'm hoping not. Okay, it's going for the other vampire, which is good. Just gotta get a bounce shot here. Oh damn, I missed. Oh well. There's actually a chance that this kills anyways. No, I missed. That's fine, the spider can't kill us unless it sends us into the water. We're just gonna get a good turn where we kill it. Oh, next to me? Perfect. 1, 2. And this is how you play Disconia. You just get vampires and you win. I'm not meeting this up. You just win. So it has no units. It's gonna go... Okay, it's gonna go up. So this is going to be the last battle then. Okay, I'm going to do this. Because if I went over there and initiated a fight, the water would be behind me, which is not good, especially if there's a lot of slimes. unfortunately the cleric. Okay, the cleric I gotta like take down ASAP. Okay, thankfully it's only healing its own units, which doesn't matter to me. So the problem with the cleric is that if the cleric uses its healing crystal on the vampire, it does like 4 damage or something crazy. I don't even know what's happening over there, I don't care. Thank you for opening the gates for me, though. I'm gonna bounce this shot here. I'm holding the camera here because it makes the enemy attack a little bit faster, for the record. I'm not in a good spot here, I'm hoping... Yeah, I thought this might happen. Okay, well, I'm gonna attack this one. This is the one thing that can go wrong here, because I can get sent in the water. So we're gonna avoid sending the vampire close to the water. I don't know what this dude is doing. Well, I guess the slime's dead then. So ideally one of the slimes decides to come close to me. Okay, I guess he's going to use stalling tactics, which, that's unfortunate. Oh, no, he's coming my way. Okay, the other slimes. No, you're getting gold. It doesn't matter. The gold doesn't matter, dude. Okay, well, in that case, this slime next to me is dead. And I guess I'll just bait it out. I'll go to the middle. See if it takes the bait. That doesn't look like someone who's taking the bait. Yeah, I'm not going over there, so... No, it has no... surely it's going to come attack me now, because that's nothing else to do. It only has 3 health, I can take it on. Okay, and that should be GG. So it has no units and it has nothing to buy units with. And this is a forced loss. With obviously no crystals used, because we didn't even have units to use crystals with. You know what? I'm gonna leave Caramel at Caramel as last. We have a vendetta against Caramel. So hold 101 coins and all 3 keys at once. Basically just means go to level 3. I believe there are no coins in level 4, so... Obviously 101 coins is quite a lot of coins, so we are going to do everything we can to get coins. If a coin spawns on screen, we will make the utmost effort to reach it. We will milk every ounce out of a coin block. This is about playing Valgriss the slow way. Which is interesting. I do quite like this goal because this is like never how I would ever play Valgriss, right? Ah, damn. Yeah, I planned that badly. So this is kind of just a new, interesting way to play Valgriss for me. Some of the coins are, you know, a little spicy to get, but also makes this interesting. Ah, damn. I wanted to only get one of the clouds that I stepped on there. Getting both kind of spell my demise. Okay, the start looks pretty good. You gotta be careful with what you leave lying around and what you don't. I know my biggest mistake is trying to shoot like blocks. I keep thinking like crates, that they'll blow up pretty easily, but they're blocks. That was a little scary there. I shot it a little too early. I wasn't ready. Okay, 78 coins is pretty good. Now, level 2, we will probably not make the utmost effort to get every single coin. Especially because we have quite a lot of coins already. So we can afford to slack off a little bit. The main worry here is actually getting the key. Yeah, we only need one more coin. Okay, so now the main thing is just to beat the level. Star blocks are back on the table, baby. That is, if they, you know, if they were to show up. Which again, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice thing for them to do. And then here, we're just going to play normally, get the third key. We don't actually have to beat the game, we just need to get to the third key. And that's good enough. Alright, now I get to the Revenge on Caramel Caramel. I do think this is actually a very fast line. Like, obviously we messed up Caramel Caramel. If we didn't mess up Caramel Caramel, can you imagine how fast this would have been? We could have got this under 30 minutes, probably. Like, a spicy line under 30 minutes is kind of crazy to think about. As always, the plan is simple. We gotta get the awesome stuff that gives us a lot of points. I think one of them just got crushed. So don't think about it too much, because it seems that if we think about it too much, we kind of just zone out and actually get killed by other stuff. But, you know, that's not good for our bottom line. So I wait a little bit for the first camera to line it with the awesome stuff there. Got all that juice. I do apologize for all the coughing. I'm hoping this throat problem goes away pretty quickly because it's super annoying for me too. meat that was there. Yeah, I missed one there. It is what it is. I'll just get this one instead. No! What? That should do it. Yep, there we go. Look at all that meat. 27,000. Okay, that's a lot less than before, I think. Oh, wait, no, we get the 39,000. Wow, we're a lot more than before. Last time we missed a couple of the big meteors here with the camera. And I kind of forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, in these intermission levels, this charge shot is super good. There's 2,000 points right there. Because you're always like surrounded by walls, so you just kind of send it flying down and just gets every single enemy. It's so juicy. Some good points there. I think that's the end of the intermission. Okay, I'm going to play this a little bit more carefully from the midway point onwards. I also know roughly what the background stuff I need to be looking for looks like now, which is going to help a little bit. You can see there's one right there, for example. There was one right there, I didn't see it. Unfortunately, I do still need to see it to actually snap it. See it to snap it sounds like a camera commercial. Gotta be careful here. So I believe that... Yeah, I want to get this. Okay, and from here on out we're playing careful. No being overzealous. Oh wow, we just completely crushed that guy. Thank you for all the points. So we're really close now. We could just beat the level, but obviously I'm going to try to get some more. I'm going to squeeze the juice. Squeeze the goose. There's a lot of bullets behind me, huh? That being said, I don't see any background elements in this section, so... No, it's not possible. Okay, well, we just need to beat the boss, and then we're well on our way. And by well on our way, we're there. The train is stopped once we beat the boss. Nice. And that is 75,000, and that is a cleared line. So yeah, with that many mistakes, Desconia went pretty well. We didn't have to reset at all. Pin golf, obviously, I was kind of just flying around. Okay, Waldorfs went superbly. I can't complain about that. But yeah, no, I think if you do this line perfectly, it's under 30 minutes. This is a superbly fast line. Like, Spicy has some fast goals. You gotta hope they come in a line, and today they did. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's probably one of the most fun Disconia goals for me because I love using vampires. I'm gonna stop talking now because it is really putting a toll on my throat. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.